Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree? Yes. You are knowing what you are wanting? Yes. We always like to begin with that question, because when you know what you want, when you've decided, when you've focused something into clarity, then and only then do you know where you are in relationship to it. Yes? But sometimes in your beautiful physical beingness, you think that what that means is, I know what I want, and my relationship with it so far is I don't have it. Or my relationship with it so far is I have it. I either have it or I don't have it. And if I have it, then I say, yay. And if I don't have it, then I say, what's wrong? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with the world? What's wrong with the government? What's wrong with law of attraction? What's wrong? And we want you to know that when we ask the question, do you know what you want? Are you aware of your desire? And are you aware of your relationship with your desire? We're not talking about the manifestation of it. We're talking about your vibrational relationship with it. Now, often at this point, many say, oh, we get it. You just want us to hold the dream. Hold the dream and be happy about the dream. And we say, pretty much. That's it. Because when you are believing that you can achieve that which you desire, your vibrational relationship with your desire is so close and has been practiced into closeness for so long that it must manifest. When what you want, you know you can have it, oh, well then the desire feels good to you all day, every day, every time you focus upon it. And there is very little time gap between your awareness that you want it and the manifestation of it, because when you know that you want something, when you have that knowing feeling, beyond believing, when you know, there's no vibrational discord between your desire and the vibrational patterns that you've got going on all day, every day, which means there's no resistance within you, which means there's nothing to keep it from manifesting. So you're on a track, you're on a trail, you can see the path unfolding. One thing you begin to notice is that as you understand that we're talking about your vibrational relationship with your desire, which means your emotional relationship with your desire, one thing you notice once you get the hang of this is that you'll have a desire for something and it will manifest, but even right before it manifests, another desire has emerged, which is in the process of manifesting even while the last one is manifesting. So you don't need to ever worry. You will never run out of things on deck. There will always be something more that is in the process of becoming. And when you get the hang of this, when you start enjoying the process of desiring even before you're in alignment, but knowing you can be, and then molding the clay, so to speak, by molding your thoughts, so to speak, by molding your energy, so to speak, by molding your emotion into vibrational alignment with your desire, so that you feel better till you believe and know, so that it goes beyond hoping into knowing. Once you start playing with your desires and your thoughts in that way, then you are always, as we are, eternally joyful that there is always something new on deck. Because if there were ever a time that there would not be something new on deck, you would be dead in the deadest sense of the word. You would be dead in the way that there is no dead. There's no such thing as being that out of alignment with who you are. So we want to talk to you about your vibrational relationship with your desire. And in the process, we want to remind you who you are. We want to help you to remember that you are source energy, a part of which is focused here into this physical body. And the physical you that you know as you, who is thinking and playing and working and thinking and contemplating. This you that is working in your physical environment, this you who is aware of things, who is doing things, who is active, who is focused, this personality that you know as you, this personality that you know as you is a part of this larger source energy who really is who you are. And all day, every day, there is a vibrational relationship going on between that source energy vibration and the one you've got going on based upon what you're thinking right here and now. When you find a reason to be mad at someone or worried about something, and you get fixated on it and you think about it and you stew over it and you talk to others about it and you keep it active in your vibration, you begin right in the beginning of that, and it gets increasingly more and more, you begin to feel negative emotion, which is your evidence of vibrational discord. Vibrational discord between what and what? Vibrational discord between who you really are and what you really think, and who you're being right here and now and what you're thinking. In other words, when you get down on yourself or down on someone else, when you find a flaw in someone and you fixate on it, you bring yourself into negative emotion because the source within you never, ever, ever does that. There are occasions that Esther has been out of the vortex and actually chastised us for not coming out with her. Come on, Abraham. You got to admit I'm right. This would upset anyone. And we say, yeah, anyone out of the vortex. You mean that I should just put up with this? That I should allow that to be and not have a response to it? We say, no, the response to it is normal. When you focus upon something unwanted, you're going to have a response to it. So don't do that. But where does reality come in? Shouldn't I face some reality? Shouldn't I focus upon what is? Isn't the truth of it worth anything? We say, not really. Because all that truth is something that someone's focused upon long enough to bring it into reality. And there are plenty of truths that you want to bring into reality and plenty of truths that you don't want to bring into reality. So don't let the truth of something be your criteria for your focusing upon it. Let your vibrational relationship with who you really are and what you really know be your criteria for whether you focus upon it or not. And so Esther in time says, oh, I get it. So you mean if I will focus upon things as the source within me does, and then we finish her sentence, you will live happily ever after. When you focus as source does, which means source loves. So when you take the time to ferret out some rascal in your environment and you focus upon them and decide that that will be your object of attention, you've put yourself in a very, very awkward position, because the source within you will not focus on their ne'er-do-wellness. And when you do, you set up vibrational discord between you and you. So over time, Esther and many of you have come to realize that the reason that people focus upon the negative in the world or the negative in others is because often you want to control it. In other words, if you can get together and push hard enough against those unwanted things, your belief is that they will go away, but they won't. Law of attraction says they must get bigger, because the more attention you give to anything, the bigger it becomes. And even more important, the more often it shows up as evidence in your experience.